Welcome friends, and this is Loganathan from Nilava Software Solutions. In this video we are going to solve another LeetCode problem. Okay, the LeetCode problem is number 14, longest common prefix. Okay, so we are going to find the longest common string amongst the array of strings. That is, we are going to get a list of strings. So in that we are going to filter the longest common string. Okay, so for that you can see that the examples now. So we have three words here. Okay, so from that word how we are going to check is we are just going to check via like this now. So we are going to take f and we are going to check whether f is there in the three letters. Yes, it is there. And then we are going to check whether fl is there. Yes, it is there. Then we are going to check flo is there. No, flo is not there. Then we are going to return fl, which is a longest common prefix here. Okay, so this is going to be the scenario, right? So for that we are going to get array of strings here. Okay, so now we need to know the length of the first letter because we are going to iterate through the first word. So we need to know the length of the first word. So I'm just going to take it as n. Okay, so the word is at the index of 0, right? Word is at the index of 0. So the next one is we are going to get a substring, right? For that I'm going to have an empty string here. Okay, and we are going to start from the first letter of the word where it is starting index is going to be 0 and end index is going to be 1 for the first letter. Okay, right? So after that we are going to get the longest substring and we need to store it somewhere. So ls is there to store the longest common prefix, and next one we are going to run this until we get the longest substring. Okay, so for that what we are going to do is we are just going to loop through it. So we are going to loop it until this check is turned to be 0. Okay, once we check through all the things and we are going to turn it as 0. Okay, so for that we are going to take the first substring, okay, which is going to be there in strings 0. That is, strings is an array. In that first index we are going to get the first word, and in that first word we are going to get the first letter, which is nothing but in your S and E, right? So once we get this we are going to iterate through all the elements, all the each and every word in that array. So we are just going to iterate through elements in our strings array. So here we are just going to check, right, whether our substring is there, whether our substring is not in our element with the same index, right, where it is going to be start from 0 and it is going to be end at E. Okay, so if it is not there we are going to increase our end point by 1 and we are going to break the loop. Okay, if nothing is executed inside the loop, then again what we are going to do, we are just going to increase the endpoint because we are going to move to the next one. If it is not there also we are going to move to the next one. If it is there also we need to move to the next one after the loop is completed. If nothing is executed inside this, we are going to move to the next state. That is, we are going to increase our length of substring. Okay, once we are going to get the maximum substring and we are going to store it at ls, right? Once it is done, okay, we are going to check whether we have searched for all the letters where our endpoint is going to be greater than n. If our endpoint is greater than n, then we are going to change our check to 0, which is nothing but we are going to break the while loop. Once we break the while loop, we are going to return our largest search string. Sorry, that is longest common prefix, not search string, it is common prefix. Okay, so once it is done, I am going to execute this one. Oh, it is giving a wrong answer. Why? Why we are getting a wrong answer? Why we are getting a wrong answer? We are going to break here, and if it is not, we are going to do this one here. Ls is going to be st, right? Everything is right. Right, right, right. What is the error there? Just give me a time. Give me a time. Yes, the one wrong thing what I did is, again I am changing check to 0, right? Once the loop is done, we need to convert it to 1 so that this while loop is getting to be false, right? So that is the error what I did. So let me execute this. Again I am getting the same issue. Now check is going to be 1. Yes, then I need to declare it as 0, right? Again the same mistake. Hopefully it will executing now. Yes, so it is getting executed. Okay, so I'm just submitting my code. Yes, it is submitted. Okay, so now that is done. Okay, so at the meanwhile I have passed the program for a few seconds, right? So actually what every time I will do when I solve my LeetCode problem is I just do it in my IDE. Okay, then I will keep the code in here. Okay, so this is what I am doing. Okay, so that is based on your wish. So yes, this is how it works. Okay, thanks for watching, and we will see in the next video. Okay, bye bye friends.